What say you? Why are you trying to deny the facts? You're a cat. Admit it.
Hey everyone, it's me, Gazbot, for day 56 of 100 Days of Making Comics. Got done a little bit early today. Well, I'm not done, but to the point where I can put up a video, so I figured I'd film outside on my little tiny porch, which is basically good for doing this or having people smoke cigarettes. That's it. Anyway, today is day 56 of 100 Days of Making Comics, and what I did today, before I got to my own personal comics, which is what the 100 Days refers to, of course, I worked on some coloring for someone else's comic, which I did mention in a previous post that I might do some coloring work, and basically it's, I guess the book had already been worked on by someone else and they flaked out or disappeared, or I don't know the story. I mean, it could be totally amicable, but it's unusual to have a colorist come in partway through a book. Whatever. I am doing, it's an 8 pages that need to be done. Right now I'm contracted to do 1. So we're going to do 1, I'm going to see how I feel about it, see how they feel about it, and go from there. What's weird is that well, not weird, but what's unusual for me is that I'm coloring over pencils, and they're type pencils, and they're actually pretty nice, but I'm having to kind of clean it up and darken it digitally, and I'm trying to do it quick because I'm not being hired to digitally ink. I'm not being hired to clean up. I'm just supposed to do colors. But I want it to look nice, so I'm putting a little extra effort in, but I'm trying to avoid going in and erasing all the artifacts of the pencils and erasing all the pencil marks. You know, I kind of cleaned up the gutters so they'd look white and darkened everything up, but then there's some artifacts where it was like shaded with, you know, kind of gray pencil, so it's neither white nor black, and it's just gonna, it kind of gets weird, but I think it's creating kind of an interesting effect, almost like a Alex Maleev, if you know who that artist is, sort of like, you know, I'll see if I can get permission to put it up and I'll show you guys, but I don't have permission to put it up right now. Technically I could, I didn't sign an NDA or anything, but just common courtesy, I'll talk to the writer / owner. But the point is, I worked on that, I didn't finish it, but I worked on the flats. I'm like 75% done with the flats, which is the colors before you put all the shading and everything else in it. And that took me a couple hours because also, like I said, I was mucking around with the file and stuff. After that, took care of some life stuff, and then got back home and worked on the horror. And I put in an hour today, and it was a good hour. Still working on page 5 roughs. Once again, only got 1 panel done. And this page is going slow, and I'm hoping this isn't indicative of every page. Maybe it's just something about this page. You know, I got to think about the blocking of the characters more, or something, or you know, the scene, whatever. But I'm not discouraged in terms of, oh, this is never going to get done. But I am a little disappointed that I thought I'd be getting more roughs done quickly. But I guess the upside is that these roughs, quote, quote, that I'm doing are more finished, and when I go in to do the final inks or whatever you want to call it, it'll be easier. So I'm hoping that that's kind of the trade-off, that the roughs are getting done quicker, might need a little more work, and these ones are putting a little more work into them will be easier later on. Gah. So I didn't do a process video because I have been liking to watch videos, and I've been catching up on some of the 100s, specifically introducing Emmy, which I'll put a link in the show notes, and Scott Serkland of Serkworks, and I'll put a link in the show notes. Scott Serkland is done with his 100 days, and he puts up a lot of videos, art-related but unrelated to the 100 days, you know, comic book process videos and blogs and things like that. He's worth checking out, as is... Yeah, come on, feel the noise with Quiet Riot here in my residential neighborhood. But anyway... introducing Emmy also, both of them, you know, have a nice style, have a lot to say, instructional kind of stuff. Introducing Emmy also has a lot of other videos. I think I guess I tried, but Scott Serkland has finished his 100 days before I even started. Introducing Emmy is one of the 3 who are supposedly still doing it, the other being myself and Patch Silver. I'll put Patch Silver in the show notes. I keep meaning to find out what's going on with her, because she has like 30 videos put up, but she started before me, so I should just find out, because I keep coming back to this, but she's doing it. I know she's doing it, and regardless, her videos are worth watching, and she's got a nice art style, and it's interesting to see she's redoing pages from a few years ago, and she's like just redrawing her own stuff, and like the improvement in her work is astonishing. So anyway, that's why I didn't do a process video, because I wanted to watch those. But I'll put up the new panel. It's next to the panel I did yesterday, so you're going to see 2 panels. The one on the left I did yesterday, the one on the right I did today, and I'll put that up in this area. That was the area in which I put it up. All right, so we're going to call it an end for day 56. 56 days of 100. Oh, well, that means...
Can it be? Can it be? We've got only 46 days left to us?